Hi, this is Farhan and welcome back to another video. There is one question in pretty much every XRP investor's mind, and that is when exactly is this Ripple lawsuit going to end? For quite some time, we kind of had an idea and approximation of this timeline for this Ripple lawsuit, and in less than a week, we were going to have the end of this entire discovery process and move on towards that final verdict. But unfortunately, if you have been following this Ripple news, you might know that the entire process got extended. So in today's video, we will be looking at when exactly is this Ripple lawsuit going to end, and also talking about some very important thing, and that even if you don't see a settlement before the end, that might actually be a really good case for the entire world of crypto. And also we'll be talking about some other Ripple and XRP news. So let's directly dive in. Now, to understand when this Ripple lawsuit is going to end, we have to look at some very important statistics, and the data in front of me says that 96% of all SEC cases, remember, we are not talking about a journal thing, we are only specifically talking about the SEC cases, which the SEC, Security and Exchange Commission, they put it forward. 96% of all SEC cases are settled before a trial, of which 60% before litigation and 90% in discovery. This is a very, very large percentage which is actually settled in this discovery phase. So we have a 96% chance that this entire Ripple lawsuit is going to end during this discovery process. So when exactly is this discovery process is going to end? Well, the entire timeline has been pushed forward, and the final discovery which we are going to get is on 15th of October. And 15th of October, after that, the SEC lawyers and the SEC attorneys and the Ripple attorneys, they are going to meet they have until, if I'm not mistaken, about 2 weeks in which they can actually discuss and try to settle this entire lawsuit. So the 2 weeks after the final discovery period, that is going to be extremely important, and during that time we might actually know whether we are going to see a form of a settlement or not. Now, talking about a settlement, in fact, I've been talking a lot about it in so many of my videos. There was a very strong chance that we were going to see a settlement in the last week of July, because we did not get any official transcripts or anything related to the deposition of William Hinman, and even right now we do not have them. So that's why the attorneys in the Ripple and XRP community, they went and said that, hey, there's a very high chance that we do not have that, because they're actually talking about a settlement. But unfortunately that did not happen, and now the general consensus amongst the community, and especially after we got an update from the SEC saying they're bringing in their trial lawyer, it might actually extend all the way until the end of this year, and that is when we might get a summary judgment. Or if you're just talking about a trial year, we might see a trial in early 2022. So we are still many months away from getting a final verdict regarding this entire Ripple lawsuit. And one of my comments, I saw somebody say that, hey, this is the best time to be buying because the price is still comparatively low in compared to what it might actually become once this Ripple lawsuit is over. But having said this, I do want to remind you guys that there is still, if you have been just watching videos mine or a lot of in the social media, it might seem that there is very strong percentage chance, more than 90%, that Ripple is going to win this lawsuit. But keep in mind that SEC is not easy to defeat. In fact, they win the majority of their lawsuit, so there is still a very high chance that the SEC might actually win this lawsuit. So do keep in mind when you're investing in XRP, because this lawsuit is going to have absolutely tremendous impact on the price. But also there is one other very important thing which you guys should know about, and that is what kind of verdict will be passed at the end of this lawsuit. And also Ripple might actually agree to some form of the criteria that the SEC is presenting. And since the start of this lawsuit, in fact, Ripple and the SEC, they met and they actually talked about a settlement, and at that point Ripple did not agree, or the SEC, both of them, they were not able to come to a middle ground regarding what kind of settlement they might see. So as we move further, we might actually get to see whichever hand is stronger one, they might have a better say in what kind of a settlement terms that they are going to see. So a lot of this basically at this point really depends on the time, and the lawsuit says that if you're going all the way, we might actually see end of this year or early 2022. Now, there's also one other very important aspect of this lawsuit, and that is not just related to XRP price, but also pretty much to the entire world of crypto. As you guys already know, we have a lot of SEC is really pushing to regulate crypto as much as possible. In fact, they are trying to regulate it through enforcement, and that really stifles innovation. And this has been said by whether it is the Ripple CEO, Coinbase CEO, and a lot of industry leaders in the world of crypto. And personally, I also think that this is a wrong way to approach. That is why some people, and even myself, I'm starting to see that going all the way to a trial might actually result now, although they might be risky for XRP, but if Ripple actually wins this, it would be a massive win, not for XRP but for the entire crypto world. Because right now what SEC is doing is they are putting these lawsuits, going after these crypto people through what is known as a highway test. But what we need for the future and for this entire crypto industry to grow is something which a lot of people in the crypto community have been dubbing as the Ripple test. We have an article on Forbes in which they talked about how it should be determined. It says an explicit promise of ownership or a share of firm's revenues or profits, be an explicit promise of return on investment. This is how a security should be defined, not a commodity in our case. And if you have been following this Ripple lawsuit, you know that XRP really does not conform to these things. It is not really an investment contract in Ripple, and if you're buying XRP, that is not really an investment contract in Ripple. So having these two statements here, I think it is pretty good to give a lot of people out there who are thinking of getting into the world of crypto, that they will not be afraid that, hey, the SEC is going to go after them if we have very clear regulations. And it might actually only come after this Ripple lawsuit. And unfortunately for a lot of XRP investors, they had to face the brunt of this entire SEC lawsuit, and so the price did not go as high as much as they wanted. But once this Ripple lawsuit is over, and if Ripple does win, we will get a Ripple test, which would be, in my opinion, absolutely beneficial for not just XRP, but remember, for the entire world of crypto. Before ending the video there, let me just end it with a slightly good news, and that is a KickX exchange. It's an Estonian crypto exchange. They have announced that they are going to be listing XRP on their platform starting August 11th. So a lot of people in Estonia can actually start buying, and pretty much Europe, well, they already could buy, but this gives access to more and more people who can actually buy XRP, which is definitely good. Right now, those major crypto exchanges, they have either delisted or halted trading for XRP, especially for US customers. But by the end of this lawsuit, everything is going to return back to normal. So getting news like this, it definitely helps overall. Well guys, that was the video for today. Thank you for watching this, and I would love to know what do you guys think about this Ripple lawsuit timeline. Should we have a settlement or go all the way to the trial? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for watching this, and I will see you next time.